Um, we left off last time with everyone in the party, including, or plus, excuse me, the two dark trolls going down to the river to get into the boat. Actually, the boat is up behind the dark troll's house, so they'll actually drag it down through the grass down to the river, where everyone will clamber on in and then head downstream into the upland marsh. Following the rough directions that Davin has from the vision that Donovan provided during the interrogation. Obviously, going downstream is not an issue. Once you get to the marsh itself, things are going to get kind of crazy. So, do you want to just ride the river down, or do you want to try and paddle, speed up, that kind of thing?
I've got to take this call over here, man.
Okay.
I think we should probably try to speed up. Is that accurate, guys, or no?
This is Bruce.
I was going to say it really depends on.
Is this Sam? Hi, Sam. How are you, sir?
Somebody like Angrilar who knows what they're.
Yeah, it would take a couple of boating rolls to speed things along if you want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's. I don't know that the Dark Trolls know anything about boating. I certainly don't know anything about boating. So, some of it will depend on how good Angrilar is with boating and whether he would like to do that or if he just wants to control the boat and let it go.
I think Bruce might have thought that he muted himself.
Yeah, I muted him on my side.
Yeah, so did I. So, Angrilar, are you going to attempt to boat with this boat? To speed things along? Get people on oars?
I guess that's because we're trying to get there before sunlight so that the dark trolls are not affected.
Well, you are not that far from the marsh itself. Because remember, we're just talking, it's after dark now, but it just got, after dark maybe an hour ago kind of thing.
Okay.
So the daylight is not an issue.
Okay, so you're thinking there's no reason to hurry. Now that you mention it, I can't think of any reason to hurry, but...
I do recall there was concern about bad guys chasing you.
That's why we ordered everybody to stay, the chieftain ordered the people to stay inside the temple area.
Mm-hmm. And while you're taking off now,
okay,
during nightfall, into the upland marsh.
So pose the question again.
Do you want to exploit boating skills to speed your travel?
To speed my travel. Well, I could certainly give it a whirl. If we're thinking that there's people following us. All right. Is that just a boat skill check?
Yeah.
I succeed. Well, wait. Let me get the light. Nope. Oh, I fumbled.
Oh.
I believe 98 out of 55.
55?
Yeah.
Nope. 99 for a fumble there.
Oh, okay.
That is lucky. We'd hate to capsize the boat with everybody in the water, would we?
I told you to sit on the port. That means the left or the right. No.
So while there's some confusion in getting the boat, staying in the middle of the river kind of thing, keep going off to one side or the other and things slowing down, getting a kind of eddy, that kind of thing. There are no issues in getting downriver into the marsh. Once you're in the marsh, the water speed is like nil. So there's not any really issues with that kind of thing.
Just have to pull along or row. So we had some. The newtlings were assisting the bad guys. Is that right?
There were newtlings assisting the bad guys. Yeah.
Okay. Are they amphibian?
Yes, they are.
So they could be in the water watching us.
In the marsh, yes, absolutely.
We'll take a look for them.
Okay. We'll also need to make some scan rolls to keep
your eyes open for some roots
on the bearing for where you think you need to be going as well. So first a scan roll for newtlings, then a scan roll for bearing.
Right. And don't forget we have the dark trolls who can see well and who can
dark scan.
Hear well and yes, who can dark scan in the dark.
Oh. Well, for newtlings I failed, but for figuring out where we're going, I rolled a 0-1.
Oh, excellent.
That goes with the 98 that I had, so
we're rolling for 2 people?
Yep. Mm-hmm. 2 scan rolls.
Both of mine are successful for Subutai, but I don't know who the second. They're both for Subutai.
Yeah, everybody is rolling twice. The first roll is because you're scanning for newtlings in the water, and the second scan roll is to help with Davin navigating where we're supposed to be going.
Yeah, they're both successful for Subutai.
So I got a failure and a critical success.
Okay.
I think I have a special success, but let me double check for the first
one. For the first one.
Okay.
You're pretty confident.
Oh, yeah. I definitely have a special success for the first one.
Okay.
And a just missed the second one.
Okay. But Angular got a critical success on the second one, so he knows he's guiding what Davin's been saying. Hey, Davin, is that what you're talking about? That kind of thing there? And goes, yeah, that's the picture that he saw in the guy's head. That kind of thing.
Okay.
Arestra, you do not see any newtlings in the water as you're traveling along.
Okay.
It's going to take about an hour and a half to get to that last place that Lars saw, the hillock with the berm around it. And I had described previously about going into a cave, and that's not correct. What we do have, though, is
we don't enter through a waterside cave.
Yeah, that's not correct.
Berm is B-I, berm.
Discord. There it is. Okay. We should have a new window opening up. Yep, there it goes.
Yeah. but the rest of it's broken. So we could just. You said something about a berm. All right, so it's been, yeah. Inside has been pumped out or whatever.
I don't know what a berm is, but I'm about to find out with Google. Okay. Got it. Is that named after Birmingham, Alabama?
Like a moat. The opposite of a moat.
Keep
You
people
pipe
out.
up the dirt out of the ground and you pile it up and make a berm.
Sorry.
So that's probably what they did is they probably dug up the dirt, threw it over around the thing. Maybe way back when before the swamp rose. So this is a stone castle?
Beautiful.
I mean, stone tower? Stone's kind of unusual, right? Oh, okay.
It's a little strange. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, so I was about to, that's, yeah, the point.
It looks like a rune. Fascinating.
So we would be in the boat. Is there obviously a landing platform or something off of the berm to pull up to?
Okay.
And what kind of circumference of this berm are we talking about? Or diameter? It's easier to visualize that. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
What
it's
we do
fairly
want to
large.
do, though, is we want to make sure.
All right. Anybody see anybody on the berm looking at us?
That's where I was going. The important thing that I'm doing is I want to make sure there's not somebody watching from the beam or the berm, I mean, or the ruin. They're keeping an eye, a guard. Particularly.
Well, that'd be something for the dark trolls.
Yeah, in particular.
Well, I don't know.
I don't see anything. Light. I was not thinking that we did, but that brings the question of what's how dark is it? Is there starlight? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's a good question. Okay.
Beautiful.
I know Lars is the one that used to have the lantern, so I don't. Stuffy. Well, just paddle over to the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
How many boats are we? Or just one big boat?
Yeah. Right. Again, we're mostly relying.
7 of us.
We're mostly relying on the Troll's dark sense, though, to find scouts. Sentinels.
So do they appear to be the trolls? They appear pretty stealthy to us. To move quietly or move quietly and hide if they need to. Subutai, do you move quietly pretty well?
Yes, sir. I think I do.
We need
I
somebody
like to think I do.
we need somebody to sneak up to the top of the berm and look over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my tracking and scanning abilities are top notch. My stealth abilities are mediocre, but worth trying.
Mm-hmm.
So I said stealth is a move quietly is stealth. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whereas,
So I'm gonna try it.
mm-hmm. And that's not my thing, so I'll let you.
I would
guys
like
go
to try it.
first.
I mean, we're role playing. I mean, I think even if we're not great at it, we should try stuff. That's my
well, yeah,
opinion.
somebody needs to try it. And just say whoever's the best at it should try it. So it ain't me.
Right, and it's definitely not me.
I don't even think whoever's best at it. I just think whoever wants to do it should do it. That's just my opinion. But I would like to try it.
Everybody should try it. Well,
I'm gonna wait down here and let the Trolls and Subutai
yeah,
go
me
take
too.
a look.
How about my brain went dead.
I'm actually
Aiden's character. Yeah, he's not going to be nothing. Okay.
Nah,
So,
he's like me.
so the three fighty guys stay back, and the three, the tracker goes up forward.
Exactly. That's what we have. That's one of the reasons that Subutai's cool. To let him do this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, despite being not excellent at it, I was actually successful. I rolled a 22 out of 31.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Check that box, as they say.
So getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm. Listen and scan roll. Listen is a 3 out of 41.
Cool.
And so my hearing is quite okay, but close to it. And an 11 out of 57 for the scan. So very successful.
I'll bet.
He's the guy.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Mm-hmm. So Brian, is the berm? Because since I didn't know what a berm was, is the berm keeping something out, or is it potentially also keeping something in? Like, does it? Oh, I get it. Higher than outside of it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's keep. Mm-hmm. Right.
But I can hear it.
So we know at least it's keeping some water out. Now whether it's doing something else, we really don't know. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All the vegetation, it is pretty dark down
And
there
then
at
the
night.
tower
I mean,
on
you can
one of
look
the
straight
edges
up
of
and you
this
can see
raised
stars.
area, I suppose.
Hmm. So I would like to turn to the who is with me, Dark Trolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the two girls.
No.
Nope.
Mhm. Okay, so I'm going to basically point at my ear and then put my hand out in front of my face, like, perpendicular to my eyes, like in front of my eyes, and then point downward over my hand, like as if I'm pointing beneath the surface of water. So, trying to convey that I hear something from the water.
And he also got a special scan, so I don't know if that affects anything. So, okay.
Hmm. And I would basically, if my, you said it was moonlight, so perhaps they probably can't see me, but I assume that role allowed me to also retreat quietly back to my comrades to tell them basically, as soon as they're able to see me, to put my forefinger over my lips, like kind of calming, like quieting them, not shushing, but indicating that I think I hear something. So not.
Everybody in the boat area. I succeed.
I fail just slightly again. Oh no, I take that back. I do succeed. Okay.
He's too far
Yeah.
away.
Moonlight.
And just to color the Gloranthan setting, of course, it's a full moon, but the moon is red.
Oh, fascinating. That's awesome.
The moon in
That's so
Gloranthan.
cool. So I would gesture to the dark troll that back to my colleagues and kind of do like with my finger walking, like let's go back. That's kind of nonverbal communication. Hopefully he understands. And I'll try to quietly crawl back or slowly walk back to them and point to my ear and point kind of they either so they get it. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So our location is probably
Not
widely known by this point.
right.
Okay.
And I was going to say, not necessarily, since when you went up there, you really didn't see anybody nearby. So fortunately, there wasn't probably somebody close enough to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to say to my colleagues, I think there's a monster in the water down below. I heard something, and I think we should be very cautious and perhaps try to skirt the donut if possible.
Yes.
So don't we have to cross?
Okay.
A window
I'll
in a
mention
tower,
that.
ruined tower.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't you just walk around the other side of the wall?
No, my information that I just received, at least I heard, that could be wrong, from Brian, is that it's basically it's like in the shape of a donut. I can't see the water from where I was, but I think maybe if we try to at least walk around it, to the other side, we could then determine whether or not we can still not see into it. It is nighttime, it's moonlit, but it's probably a little dark. And then at that time, if we can't still see what's inside, then we can decide what to do. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah. So what you're basically saying is we're going to circle around on top of the berm or below this, and then see if there's like a causeway or something across the water over to this tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So we don't have to go splashing through the water.
correct. I want to see if
Is perhaps one of the Dower or Little Ilion can look around on the ground and see if there's obvious tracks leading left or right from the boat ramp. Where would previous parties come and go to or from?
And I could help with that as well. I just thought maybe if we had a new vantage point, we might have new information. I could be wrong.
I'm just thinking because they can see in the dark. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you can take a check yourself if you're a good tracker.
Now, I agree. I'm going to say I think it's a good idea to check out around like what Subutai was saying. Again, to color things, the dark troll's dark vision is similar to what bats have. It's more of a it's more of a
Or sonic.
sonic. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
So
I really think that we have a potential to avoid being surprised by a monster, and I suspect there is a monster down below. That's just Subutai's feeling. Could be wrong. But I'm eager to check it out. So do we want to just kind of follow closely behind them and see if they have any thoughts about it doesn't sound like the trolls will be able to track any better than I can, or can they, Brian? Okay. Excellent suggestion.
But I agree. I think that's a good idea. Well, let's follow that. There's no sense climbing through this window until we know what's going on around the rest of the island.
Well, I'm listening to Subutai saying you don't really want to climb down into this water if something's in it.
That too.
Well, you might.
I think it's a little unwise until we have more information. But I think we can do that if we get more info.
Yeah, I would much rather whatever's in there come out so I can kill it out here rather than my having to go in there.
Yeah. So we asked them to look around for obvious paths, either left or right from the boat ramp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Over the top and straight down into the water. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say if that's what they find tracks, and if that's what the tracks do, I'm not inclined to follow them exactly. But otherwise, if they go left or right, then let's follow them. Again. Okay.
Oh, I thought there was water between us and the tower.
It's below. It's in the donut.
I'm trying to figure out where the donut is in my mind.
Okay.
Okay. So this tower is on ground level, if you will, and then somewhere else there's a donut.
I'm picturing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when you say there was a donut, I assume there was water. I don't know. I guess in the middle of it. Oh, so the depression is beyond the tower, on the hillock. Oh, okay. I can visualize it. Thank you.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
sounds a
think-
little bit like a defense mechanism to me of some
Or
sort.
something came down from above and destroyed, punched a hole through the tower into the ground.
I think somebody built a fortress in the moat
That's-
and it fell
yeah.
over. And they built one on top of that and it fell over. And they built another one and that one sank to the window level.
Troy 23 or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's some sort of defense mechanism for sure.
Okay.
I was
So
going
we
to say, I
can't
think
walk
there was
right
a
into
tower
this.
here before there was a swamp. And then somebody built this berm in a kind of a circle. And then the water rose. So the lower part is buried in the berm. But the berm is circular, which is why there's this donut shape in the middle. Anyway.
So we can walk straight to the tower. All right.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And the depression has water in it, but the water is not as
We don't know that for sure.
no, there is that right. But what Subutai heard was like a splash coming from in there, which is why I assume there's water in the center.
I'm not sure where the water was. Yeah, while he's doing
Yes,
that.
sir. I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to succeed, so better be ready. Okay. I rolled. You said intelligence times 5? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really not cheating, but I rolled a 9.
Mm-hmm.
My intelligence is
Okay.
13. Okay.
Okay. So
That's it.
it could have very well. Okay. So it could have been on the swamp side of the berm as opposed to the inside. Which
Well,
would
it sounded like it came from the right side. I can tell you that.
okay. And I take it the tower's to the left of us. The tower's right in front of us. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay.
Well, how far away is the tower from us? From top of the ramp? Oh, 10 feet? And the diameter of the tower? Huh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Not
going
that
to
big.
walk up to the edge of the window and look through.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 10 feet away.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah, I was
stealth
going to
here.
say, I would just as soon maybe check out, like I said earlier, check out this area around before we go into the tower.
Well,
But since the tower is so close, you might as well go in and take a peek.
you can just walk around the tower there,
Mm-hmm.
and rest her while we're looking in.
Mm-hmm. Sounds fair.
On the exterior of the tower? Oh, so we have to figure out how to get in, right? Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. hmm I don't happen to see any other odd ways into this tower from the other side. hmm
And down the stairs.
Okay. Okay.
And then take the
I
stairs
don't.
down.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to do that. I was just, it's just interesting to know. Okay.
So it might be a good vantage point to look at the top or the donut hole.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose if somebody had a good climb.
Take the stairs.
Yeah, there you go. We could go in, climb up, and take a look around from the top. That seems
All right.
fair. See if one of our troll friends would care to do that. Since
Okay.
again they have a better chance of spotting something from up there than any of us.
Oh, that's
Except
true.
maybe Subutai.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Wood. Wood. Well, let's see the condition of this wood. Is it rotted?
Dude, I'm not making this up. I just rolled a 3.
Good. When you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah.
Just don't
I
roll a
failed.
99 later.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's normally what happens. You make, at least for me, I make all of these when I make a lot of really good rolls in a row. Then they're all for nothing that's critically important, and then I fumble the critically important roll.
Yeah. I mean, it's just enjoy it while it lasts.
hmm
Yeah.
But I have a 90, which is a normal fail. A
I
bad
have to
normal
succeed.
fail.
I succeed.
3 out of 57 should be a crit, right?
57?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just take 10% of it.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Okay.
Damn.
Mhm.
Obviously not maintained. Okay.
Mhm. I'm more. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, while he's doing that, I'm guarding against something coming up the stairs.
It's not that far up, so we could have caught him.
Yeah.
So did my scan provide any extra information or no?
Yeah, the wood is not well maintained going up, and
Oh wow. Okay. I'll obviously share that.
Mhm.
Somebody's maintaining the wood going down.
So going down the stairs, is it one person at a time, or can you go 2 by 2? Is there a
Well,
central
before we do that,
hole?
did Dower discover anything?
Oh, you're muted. You must have hit your button when you grabbed your mic.
I was muted. You weren't talking to me, right?
I was talking to Brian. I don't hear. He was talking and nothing came. His
Right.
mouth was moving. There he
You're
is.
good. You're good now.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that's cool. Shall we go and check that out rather than going down the stairs here? That's a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
It would it would certainly, I don't know, if there's some connection between that and this, it would certainly surprise whoever it is if we came a different way.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the water flows underground into this facility if we're talking about a serpent.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Plus, I like the idea of having water close in case I need to summon my Naiad.
Oh, there you go. So, do we have a consensus? We're going to go back out of the tower, swing around, and follow basically Dower's directions towards this other place.
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's move.
The right.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, so the last that I understood I was making communication with before I crashed was describing peeking in the top of the berm and it slopes down and the corner of the building sticking out. Towards the middle was a tower, second level. It's got one of those double V-shaped tops or roofs, and there's a hole in it. And I think that's as far as I got. Does that sound correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go in that way.
Yeah.
Which way?
The hole in the top.
The tower itself, the hillock slopes down to the tower, but below the top level.
Oh, how far?
8-10 feet.
Oh, throw a rope, make a noose, throw it up around. Is there a pinnacle?
Make a power time side roll.
Okay.
Power taps.
It's a luck roll, meaning there probably is, but
92. Gee, I don't see something that I can.
not on this end. It's all been broken off, or stuff's been broken towards the top.
Okay. Well, anybody see anything we could attach a rope to climb up there?
It's 8 feet up.
I think I might have something.
Give somebody a boost up.
Yeah, the trolls are pretty high.
I might have rope. It appears I don't, actually.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, with the two trolls acting like a pyramid tripod kind of thing, they could definitely heft somebody up holding their feet kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stand on the shoulders and pull yourself up.
Okay, so as you are looking down the hillock towards the center tower, it's pretty steep. If you guys go down that way, you're not coming back up. And you see that the tower on at least the two sides and probably the far side as well is sitting in water. It just happens to be the hillock on this side. Does that make sense? Or do I need to try to open up paint again and draw?
No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I think I understand.
It's
Brian, I wanted to remind you really quick. I'm sorry. I just wanted to remind you that I do have a cat with me.
Oh, that's right.
No, that's Bruce.
Oh no, he means his character has a shadow cat. That's right.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good to know, or good to remember. Yeah. Just because we're not coming back this way, it doesn't mean that should stop us from pressing on, as it were. Arestra, demonstrates her relentless, unchanging sort of nature, and says, "Let's keep going."
go. So can we go around this cape?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can we go around farther to the right and go around, circumnavigate this tower? Can't go left, apparently. Can we go right?
Oh, you can go either direction. It's just that
one way is a steep slope down, right?
yeah, the side you're on right now is a steep slope down. The rest of the way around the tower is water.
Oh, so this thing's basically sinking in the mud, huh?
As you look across to the far side, you've got a gentler slope down to the water, and there's past where that corner of the building is sticking out. There's an irregular shape in the hilltop.
Let's go examine that.
Makes sense.
Okay. I'm up for that.
Always better to check things out before we get sucked in too far.
Okay, as you get closer and closer to it, you can see that this is a building rooftop as well.
And it protrudes from the side of the donut.
Yes.
So if we're on the donut, we can walk out on the roof.
Well, I don't know if gable's the right word, but it's a V-top.
Yeah, okay. Does anyone have something we could secure a rope to at the top of the berm, the donut?
It's also covered with mud over here.
Yeah,
I just looked and I do not.
okay.
You want to go inside this building? Is that what you're looking at there?
Well, we're looking for a way to get in other than the window and the stairs, right?
Right.
So,
And
so the top of the tower was 8 feet away, and there was nothing protruding that we could attach a rope to, and it seemed like it was risky. If somebody slips, they're gonna take the slide down to the bottom and knock it out. So,
right.
you know, walking out on the slippery, muddy rooftop is also a quick way to the bottom, right?
Yep.
Any other thoughts about that? Am I missing something?
No, I think you're right. I think we're still looking for some place to attach a rope or something to press on, but it doesn't seem like we're having much luck.
On the hill itself, there is nothing.
Okay, so if we don't have anything that we can put in the ground, like a spike, tie a rope off to, then we're back to the window, right?
Or risking climbing down and hoping we don't fall.
Well, what's down that we can make use of other than getting down in the bowl? Are there any entrances down there that we can see, Brian? Other than
Take a
water?
scan roll.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we just had a rope, really.
Mm-hmm.
Got a rope. Don't know what to tie it to.
76.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No good.
Yeah, having something to secure it to is what the issue is.
So the last thing we could do is just retrace our steps to the tower
To the
with
window.
the window, go
Yep.
left.
Go down.
Well, as you're on
Go
that
left.
protrusion that you guys were talking about, you know, there's the gable rooftop kind of thing. Little Lillian will point across, and you guys can see that there's water at the bottom here that fills all around the tower except for that far side, and is down at the bottom here where you guys are at. It goes all the way across. There's almost a straight line on your left that goes straight across to the other side. And across on the other side, she says there's a doorway that's got like a little landing before it touches the water. And she'll point it out. Everybody else can make another scan roll if they want.
Lots of scanning. Lots of scanning.
Yeah, I succeed.
I love
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I
I
got a
succeed.
14. I succeed.
As you guys can see where it looks like there's something that would be a door over there.
So is it
And
possible that the window stairs go down and across to that door? Or
The door you see, if the tower is one corner and we do a square, the door you see is on the kitty corner of that square from the tower.
across the bowl or
Yes.
on the side of the tower? Across. So it's opposite the tower.
so are you thinking that if we just go in the window, go down the stairs, we'll come out and then we can just walk, we'll be down below, we can walk across this little causeway to that door?
Kind of what it seems like.
I'm trying to visualize, so I
Yeah, I'm not sure I follow, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. Can you see my hands?
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's kind of squarish, the center hole, kind of, right? Here's the tower. Here's where you are. Not tower. Here's the ruined tower with the window. Here's where you are sticking out. The tower that's you guys saw in the middle is like here, where my forehead is. And over here is where the door is.
to another
So the
building.
door is kitty corner from the ruined tower.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, okay, opposite.
Mhm.
And there
But
is
where
there a
your face is, that's
walkway
all lower
around
level?
the base of the tower where the water is?
No, there's not.
Okay.
It's all water at the bottom.
It might be
Can
my
we-
internet, but I couldn't hear Bruce's question very well.
He was actually asking about a walkway at the bottom, and there's not.
Okay.
But
It's all
can we
water
go
on the bottom.
around? Can we go around on the top and come down on the side with the door with the landing?
Yes.
Can
So
we
it's
give
saying
that a
go back to the ruined tower and then go around to the left instead of from the right.
No, you can just continue right. It'd actually be shorter if you continued right.
Oh, or just continue on. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're circumnavigating the
The
berm.
donut.
Yeah. Okay. I think
Sure,
that's
let's
what
do
we
that.
should do.
Doo-doo.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Definitely
So we
are
walk around. We're above the landing where the door is. How are we going to get down there?
Well, I assume that we can. The slope is gentle enough that we can work our way down.
Oh, no.
Kind of at a no.
In fact, as you get closer, you can see that there's actually a stone wall that at the floor level where the water, there's like a little beach,
Mm-hmm.
and then the water,
Mm-hmm.
there's an actual stone wall there that the door is at the bottom of.
Right. Okay. So we still have the challenge of
Of getting down. We need to find something up here to attach the rope to,
correct.
so we can go down the rope.
So, can I
Or
ask
you could
guys a
have one of the
question?
trolls just let everybody down.
Right.
How are they going to get down?
Well, that's just that they wouldn't be able to, or they go through the window.
How far down are we talking? 8-10 feet?
Now, at this point, you're talking 20.
20.
Okay, so here's my question. Who has rope?
I've got some.
Okay, so my question is, the window is part of a wall, right? That has an edge?
Yes.
Is it a single solitary window?
Mm-hmm.
The only window you've come across is the window in the initial ruined tower where the boat ramp is. So yes, that window is part of a solid wall.
So now that we're on the kitty corner from opposite side from that ruined tower,
Uh-huh.
does this lower level have a door also? Leading out to the open, to the water area?
When you say,
If it does, you go ahead, mate.
when you say this side, what do you mean?
You say we are now kitty corner across the square.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and we look down into the hole. The building that we're next to down below us has a door.
That's correct.
If we look back across the square to where the tower, the ruined tower is, what does it have at the ground level, water level?
And that corner of that building is sticking out. Otherwise than that, it's just hill.
Is okay, so there's no entry exit from the ruined tower at the lower level.
I'm completely lost. I'm just going to let you guys figure this one out.
Mm.
You can go ahead and make a scan roll.
Me?
No, Engrilar.
I succeeded.
Was it a special or just a normal success?
Normal.
Okay. So, Michael, can you see my camera?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the donut hole is kind of squarish. And up
We're looking
here is where
down.
the ruined tower is.
Yes,
Looking
sir.
down on
I'm
the
listening.
scene,
Go
correct?
ahead. I'm listening.
And down here is where there's like a protrusion that kind of sticks out from the hillside that looks like it's got like a rooftop on it, but it's all covered with mud and stuff.
Okay.
Over here, there's actually a door, but it's a wall. So it doesn't slope down, it drops.
Mm-hmm.
And he was asking, is there a door over on this side near where the tower is that, the tower comes into something that somehow comes out into this middle area? As I understood it.
I think my confusion is in visualizing this is what is in the space between the two, between your left hand and your right hand. What is in that space?
Water and a tower.
Gotcha.
The tower is rising out of the water.
Yes, it is.
Well, the only choice we have is one person gets lowered down, sees if the door is even locked or unlocked, check it out, then we can go from there.
I think that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that.
And
Let's at least send as a restaurant will volunteer to be lowered down to see if we can even get in the store.
What's your size?
My size is 12.
Okay.
So before we do that, can I offer that if we split the party, we're splitting our strength?
Mm-hmm.
We're only talking lowering one person 20 feet down to check out the door.
Right, but the point of that would be to make use of the door, which means we leave the trolls behind. Right?
Yes, but I'm not. What I think what Engrilar is saying is there's no reason to even consider that if this door is locked and we can't get in. There's no sense in even trying. That makes needing to make that decision moot.
Well, I think splitting the party is not a good plan, whether the door's locked or not. That's the point I was trying to make.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's. I think we go down. We see if we want to get in this way or not, and then we see if we can't figure out a way of getting everybody down. And if there's no,
Okay. Sure.
But I agree. I don't want to leave somebody behind. But I would like to see if we can't, yeah. Let's see if this makes any sense to continue
Okay.
in this.
Yeah, the female troll can let you down very easily. No issues.
Okay.
And the door down here is obviously very, very old.
Mm-hmm.
Pitted, warped.
Let me see
Hey,
if
does
I
it
can
look like
open it.
anybody's used it recently?
No. I take it not.
No, not at all.
Let me see.
Okay, then
Let me
it's
see.
not a secret way in and out. Our backsides are not going to have to worry about that.
Which is good to know. Let me see how easily it opens, if at all.
What's your strength?
My strength is 15.
Yeah. Roll percentile.
I'm getting ready to say, ready to pull her up if something happens.
I have a 14-9.
No, it doesn't budge at all.
All right, we can haul her up out of there.
Yep.
Looks like the only thing we have is the window.
Okay. Yeah, Troll has no problem pulling her up.
Yeah. It's good to know that you can't get in and out this way, but yeah, I don't think this. It would be nice if we had an easy way of getting everybody down there. I would advise forcing the door.
Sure,
But
I agree.
but since we can't, there isn't an easy way of getting everybody down there. I think that this is, not the right answer.
All right. Circle around to the ruined tower and prepare to go into the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless we can, yeah.
One way in, one way out.
Yeah. We can't get in the door this way. We can't get in the tower. I don't see it. I can't think of any other option but going down the stairs. Unless somebody else has a better suggestion, I think.
The only thing I can think of is to go out into the swamp and get some limbs to make stakes that we could use as a belay for the rope.
Well, it's not a bad idea. How long do we think something like that? How easy and how long do we think something like that would take?
Probably half an hour.
Should be fairly easy.
Okay. If we can do that, then yeah, it's not like I don't have an axe. I'm happy to chop down a couple of things to make stakes out of.
Did we, coming in this way, did we see anything that would be suitable for this?
Oh, I'm sure there's
Like,
plenty of trees around that'd be suitable for that.
Okay. Well,
Brilliant.
so yeah, we could make.
I say that's why you're the worshiper of the knowledge god.
So if we wanted to go down that way, we could make a couple of stakes to tie a rope off to.
Hold on, guys.
Okay.
Never mind. It's okay.
Okay. Before we go through this much trouble, let me retrace my thoughts and say, even though this door looks difficult, it does look like, particularly with these trolls, that we could probably force this door open. It's kind of old and rotten anyway.
You would think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I agree with Davin. I think we should. I will get my axe out and chop up some trees and make some spikes and try to get us all down a rope to the to this door.
Okay.
And assuming we're successful with that, let's get a couple of strong people, trolls or strong party members, to push the door open.
Okay, yeah, there should not be a need for any kind of a skill roll to get the limbs, cut them down, and to plant them, as deep as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's, who do you let down first?
Oh, well, Arestra's happy to go first.
Okay. Just need you to make a climb roll.
All right.
Climb roll. And using the rope.
I fail. I have a 41 and I rolled a 78.
Okay, it just takes you a little bit longer, that's all. It's just if you fumble, something's going to happen, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get down there, and you can make a listen roll.
I have a 20 and my skill is a 71.
Okay. You hear a swish in the water behind you.
Okay. I make some sort of I point at my ears and I point to where I hear the sound, and I turn around and I get prepared to defend against something coming out of the water while the rest of the people come down.
Okay. And as you turn, a crocodile comes swimming up out of the water at you.
I'll go down. How far can you do? Magic befuddle.
I haven't played this in so long. I can't even remember how we do initiative in this game.
It's by strike ranks.
Right.
But Ruster's the only one who's down there.
That's right.
So, Ruster, what's your strike rank?
Depending on what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But my, I suppose my initial reaction would be, if it's right here, I would hit it with my axe. And my strike rank with my axe is, let's see, 5 and 3 are 8. Though I think in my next reaction would be to try to befuddle it. But being sort of surprised, I would try to whack it first, since that would be my natural instinct, I'm sure.
Okay. And what's strike rank with your battle axe?
8.
Okay. You will get to strike first because its strike rank will be decreased due to its movement. So as it moves up on you, you can attack.
And I mislooked at something. It's actually a 7, so
That's okay.
even better. Okay. I have a normal success.
Four-legged creature.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a little different.
It's got
I
tail.
guess not going to parry with a shield, that's for sure.
Yeah. Good point. Let me just get my act together here. Pardon me. There's the 4. There's the 8. And there's a die 20. All right. I do minimum damage, which is 4 points to the 7.
Okay.
I cannot do any less than that.
All right. And that just kind of gets turned off of his scales on his left foreleg. He snaps at you and misses. Okay. Next round, anybody up top can hear what's going on. So if you got a miss weapon and want to shoot down at it, you can do so. You will be firing into melee. unless you do an aimed shot.
Unless you do what?
An aimed shot.
Are
I
they
want to do
within-
it.
I'm gonna grab the rope and try to slide on down.
Mhm.
Okay.
Follow behind Ingrilar.
I was going to say the other possibility, of course, is that depending on whether or not they're within range, but they could possibly do spells.
Spells, right? Disruption, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what, 50 meters? They'd be in range of that.
I think Voskandor would probably just take a flying leap and jump on its back.
No, no, I'm not
My
gonna
God,
die.
more?
It's only 20 feet.
It would just death roll me. I would literally die.
Why?
Mhm.
Maybe if I jump down and my axe goes through its
Brain.
brain, it wouldn't be that bad.
50 meters.
It's just a croc. You can be the first crocodile rider.
That no.
That would make for a very interesting tribe. I wouldn't be surprised. Knowing Gorantha as I do, I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't some sort of tribe of newtlings or something that ride crocodiles.
That would
Somewhere
be
in
interesting.
Pamela Tella or someplace like that.
Sort of like your dolphin riders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first Angrilar.
Yes.
Climb roll.
Climbing. Okay. What is that? I succeed.
Okay. So you spend this round getting down.
Okay.
Subutai, what's your strike rank with your bow?
It is
Your first shot should be
2
your
and
deck
9.
strike
2
rank.
and 9. 2 and 9.
Okay. So go ahead and roll on. Oh, you're doing name shot though, right?
Yes.
Yes, that goes at the end of the round. That goes on 12.
12.
Okay. Restra, the crocodile will go before you, but missed again.
Yay.
Smash it with your shield on the parry. Get some damage.
Good point.
Yeah, get a critical. You never know.
I might.
Oh wait, you're using a two-handed axe?
No, I'm only using my X one-handed at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I have a 22 out of a 75.
That's a no.
I don't. That's no
You need a 15.
15. Yeah. I do a normal parry, which would do
Depends if it's how bad he missed.
Yeah, parrying weapons, normal damage against his hit points.
that's 7 points to his 2.
Well, it's to the weapon.
Oh,
To his
Okay.
mouth.
I do 7 points to its mouth.
Okay.
And my intention is on my strike ranks to try to befuddle it.
So does Voskandor have a ranged weapon?
Oh no.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
You got disruption or something?
I do have disruption. No, I have demoralize.
I wonder if you can demoralize a creature. All right. So then,
Okay, Restra, you're going to do what?
I'm going to attempt to befuddle him, which would go on strike rank 4.
Okay. Okay. Now, a victim who is befuddled can attempt to shake it off, and they need to roll greater than their intelligence times 5.
Mm-hmm.
Animals have no intelligence, so they will automatically succeed.
Hmm.
You would know that.
Okay. Never mind.
Greater than. So the less intelligent, the easier it is to shake it off.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Good point. I hadn't thought of it that way. Now, in retrospect, thinking back 40 years, going,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
okay,
why.
I remember stuff like that. That makes perfectly good sense.
That's why words hurt me so much. It's because I'm so intelligent. Oh, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Sylvester is easily befuddled. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just whack him with my axe.
Whack
What
away.
can one do? What can one do? I have a normal success.
Okay. Just roll a d10 for location.
Just roll a d10 for the location. Okay. I have that. It's a d10.
And that's because the creature is a 2-hex creature, so hitting his rear hex is not really possible.
Possible. Makes sense. So I do, there's my damage, that and that. That's a d10. Okay. I do 8 points of damage to its 5.
Okay. That's its right foreleg.
Okay.
And it will hiss.
I hiss back. I take it it's from what I know of crocodiles, it's natural for them to hiss. This isn't an unnatural sort of hiss.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
When did we lose Michael?
Yeah.
Oh. I hadn't noticed. Good point.
He goes at the strike rank 12 anyway. He's got time to make it back.
Yeah, let's hope it's okay.
Ingrid, when you get to the bottom, you can make a scan roll.
I failed.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and go to the next round. Statements of intent. Perestra.
Same thing.
The croc is going to do the same thing. Engrilar.
Well, I assume I have to draw my shield and broadsword, and that count me with 5 strike ranks for that?
That's correct, yes.
What that?
And then I'll attack it at strike rank 11.
Okay.
I'm at 7.
Okay, so the crocodile will attack Arestra.
Does
Ooh,
Davin have any ranged attack? Or
I'm climbing down the rope.
Yeah, he's
Coming
behind
down
you coming down the rope.
okay,
I believe I have a special success for my parry. Well, in fact, I'm really close to a critical, but I do have a special success, but not a critical with my parry.
Okay, that's special weapon damage.
Okay, this is it's a shield, so it's a die 6. Is it like 2 die 6 plus my? Oh, it's
It's a
double damage
d6
bonus.
plus your damage bonus plus max damage bonus.
Right. Okay, that's what it was. So my damage bonus is 4 plus 4, 8 to the 6.
well,
Well,
you're
you're parrying.
parrying.
So it's against
One
his
parry,
attack.
it goes to the mouth. Or to the attack, yes. The locate. So, yes, 8 to where it attacked me. Or to whatever part of the body attacked me.
Okay, at that, it slumps seemingly unconscious to the ground.
Okay. Cool. Just to make things clear, on my attack, I make sure it's dead.
Yep.
Being the bloodthirsty Beastergore person I am,
Mm-hmm.
I let the rest of the group continue on getting down while I chop this crocodile into bloody pieces.
You're very bestial and gory.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, roll the hit. Plus 40.
It's gonna be easy for me to hit too, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go right ahead. Let me see it. Plus 40 is 131. I have a normal success.
D10 for location.
There's a D10. There's that. There's that. That's another 9 to it 6. No, that's 9, 10, 11. It's 11 to it 6.
Was it max damage?
No, I forgot to, My max damage would be 14. My max normal damage would be 14.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that was its left foreleg that you hacked into.
Which should help ensure it's dead.
Hey guys.
There he is.
Hey, I
Hey,
apologize
made it
for
back.
that. So hopefully you didn't wait for me. Hopefully you went on.
No,
We
no.
did.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. It happens.
The rest are just took the crocodile down.
Yeah. I'm beating up on the crocodile, so you can
Mm-hmm.
rest of you guys can do your thing.
So you guys already went through this round, and you're at the next round.
Yeah.
But if you go ahead and shoot, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to. All right.
Aim
You
shots are
should,
half percentage.
You should get a chance to help.
I go on 11, so
They're half percentage.
Yeah, so if you have 100% with your bow, you'd be at 50%.
but it's plus 40, right?
No, because he would have shot last round, not this
Are
round.
you doing last round? Okay, I thought you were in this round.
In that case, I missed. I got a 63 out of what I guess would have been half of 94.
So I
Okay, roll a d6.
135.
Okay. 6, sir.
Okay.
26.
Okay, Ingrilar?
I hit it. Do I get the plus 40 on this round, the second round?
You do, yes.
Yeah, so I got a 33 out of 135. I think that's just short of a. So it's just normal hit.
Yep.
It's a really cool mechanic that if you aim, it's at 50% because you get to choose where you're going to hit it. I think that's awesome.
D8.
Oh yeah, I've done some cool things with it.
Very cool game.
Is it just a normal damage roll?
Yeah, normal
Or is
damage.
Well, what's that?
Yeah, but it's nice if you crit.
So
Yeah.
11.
Roll a d10 for location.
Oops. To the 9.
Okay, how many points was that again?
11.
Okay, that is enough to put it out.
Yeah, those amphibians, they're hard to kill. Or the reptiles. You know.
Lars, make your climb roll.
I miss, but I don't fumble.
Okay. Subutai and
Two.
Scandor.
Yes, sir.
Make scan rolls.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I got 15. Nailed it.
Oh, there's some more.
Is Scandor?
84. No, I missed.
Okay. So Subutai, you can see 2 more crocodiles coming up.
All right. Can I do anything about that?
You could point them out.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I would say, I think it's Angrilar down there, right?
Angrilar and Arestra are both down there.
Lars is down.
Well, Lars is coming down. Or did he just get down?
Me.
He'll get down at the end of this round.
He's
David.
taking sweet bippy time.
David is coming down. Davin.
Oh, that's right, Dad.
I would say Arestra, Angrilar, there's 2 more coming. Fight or flee.
Oh, good. More to kill.
Okay, we will engage
Sounds
this
like
round.
Good. Chomp. 6.
7.
They are both going against Angrilar. What's your strike rank, Angrilar?
That's annoying.
6.
Okay. Roll.
I goes first. Normal hit.
Okay, location,
8.
damage.
11.
Oh, which one? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Okay. It attacks on the same strike rank, and it hit location 6.
All right, parry. Nope.
Okay. For 9 points of damage.
9 at 6. That's why we have a paper copy. Nine at 6.
It then collapses.
6.
And the second one misses.
Normal parry.
Okay, that's regular damage, right?
Regular.
Yeah,
That means I don't get the bonus damage.
correct.
Just the normal 3.
Okay. That doesn't seem to do anything.
Okie doke.
Arestra.
I take a whack at the one that's still moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Get this right. This die here. I have a normal.
D10 for location.
The location is 6.
Left hind leg. Damage.
The damage is 10.
Okay. Lars, make another climb roll. Lars, sorry, Davin.
I almost did the same thing.
14.
Okay,
Will succeed.
you will get down.
At the bottom, I'm going to ready shield and sword.
Good to go. Super tie, are you going to shoot this round as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there are 2 alligators. Which one do you want to aim at?
The
An
one on the
unconscious
left.
one or a swimming one?
Well, there's not swim anymore. They're up on the beach.
Yeah, the one on the left.
Okay. Roll. Aim shot, correct?
Yeah.
To its head?
Yes.
Okay.
Successful.
Roll damage.
Alrighty. 6 plus 1 is 1. 7. Maximum shot. Maximum damage.
To the head.
To the head, yes. So, brilliant. and I'm actually keeping track of every arrow that I use.
Good job.
Yes, I have 24 left.
Okay, Larsh's down at the bottom. He's going to ready his stuff next round. Who's going to come down the road next?
Troll, maybe?
Troll or Voskandor, one or the other. That's all that's left.
I'll come down.
Okay.
Voskandor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a lot more better used to
Keep shooting. Yep.
Oh, that's a natural 6. So that's like a normal, I don't know, special.
Okay.
So I get down easily.
Yeah, next round you'll get down.
All right, next round I'll get down? Okay.
Yeah, well, the round that we're getting ready to start is the round that you'll be going down.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so
I'll be back in 60 seconds.
all right.
So the one that cut the arrow to the head, did it take any damage?
Yeah, I took a couple points, yeah. That's enough to turn him off. So he is on strike rank 3, taking off.
Cool.
Out into the water.
Where are you going?
Yeah. Come back
You
here
need-
and die.
You can eat the other guy if you're hungry.
Well, he got hurt too much.
No, the first one's dead.
Right. Okay. Come back
And then
and eat the
number-
first one.
The second one's unconscious, right?
Yes.
We gotta whack on it, kill it.
Yeah, you don't need to roll for that since there's no combat going on and it's unconscious.
Okay.
Okay. So I imagine there'll be whoever's living will have a feast on this other one, the dead ones.
I'm ready for whoever's next. Meanwhile, we'll let everybody else get down and break into the door.
I have a dilemma with my cat getting down by our
Yeah.
God knows how.
Can stand on
Before
your
you go
shoulders.
down, you just put a noose. You put a loop in the rope and lower him down.
Right.
Gotcha.
He won't like it, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm. It trusts you.
Yes.
Okay, it took a while for the female troll to get down, but she eventually does. So everybody is down.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, meanwhile, back to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a couple of the trolls or a couple of other strong people or a troll and another strong person.
I believe the trolls are both stronger than everybody here.
One would think.
I don't know about that. I'll flex up.
Actually, I do know about that, and they are.
I'm physically the strongest a human can get without magic.
Right.
And trolls are stronger than that. Or at least some
I'm
trolls
a
are.
mountain. I'm a mountain of a man.
Yeah, but we're talking about the game here, not
I
you.
know. Yeah, true.
So this whether it pushes in, pulls out, whatever it does. Let's see if we can't.
It pushes in. Go ahead, somebody roll for him. An 8 percentile roll.
I rolled a 36.
Okay.
I don't know what we were looking for there.
The door
I mean,
Creates
the lower the better.
flies right open. And on the other side is a stone hallway.
Stone, okay.
Is there water on the floor?
No.
Okay, good.
So do we light a lantern now?
Something.
Gavin,
I mean,
you have your lantern, right?
Do I have a lantern?
And I assume you have everything Lars had.
Probably
Because we
not.
didn't. I wasn't there for the next session. I assume we gave everything over to his cousin or whatever it was.
Well, that wasn't me. So I'm just a friend. No, I don't know that I have a lantern.
Well,
Sorry about that.
suckies.
Well, let me see. I must have a torch.
Well, that's why we have 2 dark trolls.
Yeah.
And
That's not good enough for me.
2 dark trolls and
They'll
a cat.
look in, and the male troll looks to the right, female troll looks to the left. Male troll pops his head back out and says, "There's a cave in to the left." About 8 feet in, and the female troll pops her head back in and says, "The hallway to the left is wide open." Seems to be fairly straight.
Well, let's try going to the left as best we can.
This is great. Has anyone ever played Trolls before?
Well, I
don't know if
have.
I've run troll NPCs before.
But you can't, there's no such thing in RQG being a troll, right?
Oh yeah, no, there is.
Oh, yeah.
They're player races.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I have played a troll at a game convention.
Okay. I was just curious. I didn't mean to derail things.
That's fine.
I'm going to say not very well, but I did. There was
Does
somebody.
anybody have a light source? Because I can't see in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
The trolls
Nobody
are the ones who can.
Mm-hmm. So can we make like a torch out of this wood? I would think that the characters would have, worked on finding a way to make a torch out of something long, at least once we got here,
Seems reasonable.
assuming that we were smart enough to realize that we didn't have one and we would be going inside where it was dark. On the third hand,
If no one has any torches, lanterns, or fire-making materials on their character sheet, then the chieftain would have given you some before you left.
thank you.
All right.
Because
I'll step away for a minute. Keep on going.
Trolls.
I'll be back.
Torches burn smoky and short. Lanterns
Mm-hmm.
burn brighter and longer.
Correct.
So what do you want to have?
A lantern.
Okay, who's going to carry the lantern?
I think that I might be a good person for that because I'm not as strong underground as other people are.
Okay.
But I don't know about Bruce's new character.
I have a sword and a shield.
Okay. In that case,
No, I think.
yeah, I'll go ahead and carry the lantern since I don't tend to use my shield a whole lot, even though I have one.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and carry it for now.
Okay.
And you have some good senses to.
Do you want the light in the middle, towards the front, towards the back?
I'll go in the middle, towards the front. So maybe I'll go third.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 people. That's about right.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll go third.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going single file, I assume. So.
Well, this hallway is actually fairly wide. It's about 6 feet across, so you can go two abreast.
Good. I will go first with if one of the trolls would go next to me, that would be even better.
Well, in that
Okay.
case, I'll go in the second row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Subutai and somebody else, and if they don't mind, we'll put the other troll in the back so they can make for a good rear guard.
Sounds good. So we got Arestra and Litaline up front. Then who?
Subutai and
Yeah, I'm second row.
how
My
about
cat.
okay. Hadn't thought about your cat.
Okay.
Well, cat's got to go somewhere.
Yep. And maybe I don't know. We want to. I was thinking Verescor would be further up, but maybe we should put him in back with the other troll.
Yeah,
And
can be in
then-
the back with a troll.
And then we'll
Okay.
have Angrilar and Davin, and then in the back, Voskander and the other troll.
Okay. Okay. So as you head, for lack of a better word, north, go about 6 meters and there's a door on the left. Another meter, there's another door on the left. You continue on?
I'll
Yeah,
stop.
I'd to listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll stop and listen to each door before I pass on.
Okay, go ahead and roll listen.
I have enormous success at the first door.
Don't hear anything.
Does it appear?
I was successful too.
I'm gonna quick check it and see if it seems like it would open easily. If
Yes.
not, I'm gonna pass it by. It would open easily.
Yeah.
I open it up.
Okay, it opens into the room. My goodness. It's a sizable room. 4 meters across is when you open the door, the north wall's right there. 4 meters across. As you look back, it's 2, 4, 6 meters long, completely empty.
Okay. I go on. I leave the door open in case somebody behind me wants to check it out, and I go on to the next one.
Okay.
I have another listen success.
You don't hear anything.
Normal. Same thing. If it opens easy, I open it up.
It does as well. And it's exact opposite of that other room. So it's this, the door opens, there's the south wall, and it's 4 by 6. Again, completely empty.
Okay. Press on.
2, 4,
unless
6.
Unless somebody behind me wants to do something different.
Anybody do anything?
No, it sounds. Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. About 14 meters later, off to the right is what looks like an opening, except there's been a cave in behind it.
Okay.
2 more meters on, there's an actual wall in front of you, like this would have been a corner. So the hallway like turns to the left.
Mm-hmm.
As you turn to look, right behind you, you can tell that it continues on, but there's a room right to the south with an open doorway there.
Okay.
What are the ceilings like in here?
Good question.
Brick barrel vault. About 8 feet.
Okay, so
Okay. Do I hear anything?
That is what I'm checking on.
I don't hear anything because I failed my listen. I have a really good listen, but a 97 is still a fail.
so we initially walked into the center door. We went about how many meters before we turned left?
14.
Okay. So that's like, how many feet is that? 30 something feet. We turned left. There were 2 doors that went left, right?
Yes.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And we went on down the first one, and we turned left. Then we went left again.
No, you've just turned left. You haven't gone anywhere yet.
Okay. And
Correct.
there's a room that's like 12 meters long, right?
No.
I'm actually going to try to draw a map because last time I didn't, and it was confusing. So, can you repeat the dimensions of the room? Anybody?
You looked into 2 different rooms.
Okay, the first room that we're in right now, the first room.
You're not in a room. You're in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
The hallway from the door that you came in from is
Mhm.
is 26 meters long.
Okay.
There's a cave in to the right at that point, and a hallway to the left at that point.
Then we turn to
Okay.
the left.
So you turn to left to go down that hallway, and immediately to your left, which is the south, is a room.
Okay.
And we haven't discussed that yet. There's an
Right.
opening. There's not like a door. There's an actual opening.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And that's the room that I failed to hear anything in.
Right. And there is, in fact, nothing in here, though there is a lamp on a table. There's a long table with 2 benches.
Hmm.
It's a 2 by 6
Yeah,
meter
yeah.
room.
Do we figure out if somebody's got light? I was out of
I
here.
do.
Yeah, the
So,
chieftain was smart enough to give us a lamp before we left.
so if we look at
Into the
this
dark.
lamp,
Yeah.
Into the upland marshes.
so does the table and the benches look like they are in good repair and the lamp has been used in the last?
The lamp is
Recently?
lit.
There's, well, that's easy to see then.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the table and benches look in reasonable condition.
All right, so this room is being used. Okay.
Definitely interesting.
The
You said it was
south
2 by 8.
wall. Go ahead.
You said 2 by 8 meters, right? The room.
Yeah, 2 by 6.
Oh, 2 by 6. So that's 2.5 feet by 20 feet.
The south wall has an opening in it as well.
Two meters is about 6.5 feet.
So that's a doorway or what?
It's another opening.
No, it's an opening.
Like an
This-
archway.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Meanwhile, the corridor that we're in continues on.
yes, it does.
Yeah, 85 feet actually.
Well, you don't know that
turn
because you haven't gone down that hallway yet.
Right. I turn around and say, continue. Out. Do we need another lamp? First question. Second question is, do we want to go through this room and through the other passageway, or should we continue down the hall? I don't know that I have an opinion one way or the other.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, in the first hallway, there was another door.
Oh.
And it is locked.
Okay.
So there are 3 doors or 2?
There are 3, I'm sorry.
Is that the first one?
No, it's the last one.
I would have passed by the locked door, so unless one of the other party members want to do something with it.
So is the second room and the first room same shape?
Yes, just opposite. The doors are right next to each other.
Oh, they're opposite of the sides of the hallway.
No, on the same side of the hallway, one room goes south, the other room goes north. So in between the 2 doors is a wall.
Oh, I see.
They're basically reflective or
Yep.
symmetrical or something like that.
Oh. Yeah, the old school theater of the mind is really not my forte.
And just past the northern wall of that second room is where that third door is.
Okay.
So there are 3 rooms right in a row.
Okay. Yes. So I basically would be asking Subutai, Davin, and Engrilar whether they want to go into the room with the lantern and continue on to the passage beyond, or continue on straight. What do you guys think?
So the second room, what's different about the contents of the second room from the first room?
The first and second rooms are both completely empty.
Because one of them has a table in it.
No,
that's
the table is in a room after you turn the corner in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
There is a 4th room.
Right.
Does not have a
2
door.
empty rooms. There's the locked room, and then the 4th room is the one we're in with the table.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
And then there's an opening beyond the room with the table, or we can continue down the passageway we're in.
Correct.
Let's continue down the passageway we're in, the one you told us that was
Okay.
85 feet long.
Well, we don't know how long this one is because we haven't gone down it yet.
I
Okay,
think that's
you
fine.
told us there was a hallway that was 85 feet.
That was the first hallway that you came into when you went through the door and started walking.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay.
Okay. We will leave the lantern burning on the table and continue on down the passageway we're in.
Okay. So go 4 meters. There's a door on the south.
Okay, same routine. If it opens easily, I open it, and if it doesn't, I pass by.
Okay. It does open into a 4x4 meter room. And as soon as you open the door, you hear somebody yell, "Hey!"
Okay. Hay's for horses. Technically, when I say the same thing, listen would normally go first.
Yeah. Roll listen.
Thank you.
Is there an opening at the south side of this room as well?
That's okay. I failed my listen, so I opened the door and he says, "Hey."
Do we see an opening?
The only person who sees anything is Arestra.
Okay.
Right.
And she sees 4 guys sitting up. They've got bunks. They're reaching for spears in a rack against the far wall.
Cool. I will go charging in.
And so it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Four on us.
Mm-hmm.
Can we finish a fight against 4 of these guys in a reasonable amount of time?
Well,
Hmm.
they don't have any armor on.
Well, that's not good for them.
No.
Yeah, that might make it a little quicker.
The restaurant didn't say, oops, sorry.
No.
Close the door. They don't seem very peaceable and loving like the rest of these cult people, huh?
No, that's not.
They reached for their swords because you broke into their room.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't be here if there wasn't a problem.
Well, we obviously found a back way in, didn't we?
Mm. I'm glad we went in this way.
This fisticuffs. I'll let Voskandor go in.
All right.
Put that strength 20 to work. Six hit points.
Okay. So Arestra,
Right.
these guys are still in their bunks. They're getting up. There's a bunk to your right and a bunk across from you. And they're like bunk beds. They're stacked. So there's 4 guys, 2 on each set. Where do you want to go?
What I want to do is I will cast Befuddle to the left and attack to the right.
Well, there's 2 to the right and straight ahead.
Okay. I will befuddle straight ahead and go to the. That's what I meant.
Okay, so there's 2 guys that you can cast Befuddle on. Which one? 1 or 2?
2.
Okay.
Who are you going to attack? 3 or 4?
Yep.
4.
Okay, so your deck strike is what?
My deck strike rank is 2.
And Befuddle is a 1-point spell, correct?
2.
Or is it 2?
Point spell.
Okay, so Befuddle will go off on 4.
Mm-hmm. And my weapon attack goes off on 11.
Well, there's a 2-meter distance to engage.
Hmm.
This is 6. And your weapon strike rank is what?
My weapon strike rank is 7.
Okay, so you can engage this round, but you won't be able to attack.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
Makes sense with the movement.
so everybody hears somebody inside the room yell, hey, and then Restra's getting ready to cast a spell and move in.
Okay.
Who's next in line?
That would be me.
Well, there's the troll is next. There's the troll is next.
troll
Yeah, the
is
troll is right next to you, that's right.
Oh, did you guys have a marching order?
Yeah, do you want her to follow?
Yeah, she can follow. She can either engage the other one to the front or the other one to the right, whichever she prefers.
Okay. She will
If it was.
go in to attack number 1.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
That is badass.
Okay, Subutai,
Yes, sir.
you heard somebody from inside the room shout, hey, and then Arestra is casting a spell and heading in, and little Ilian is falling right behind her. What do you want to do?
I think it kind of goes without saying that at that point, I would, because I'm carrying a lantern, that I would naturally be carrying a sword, or I would take it out at minimum. And I would definitely go into the room with the lantern and my sword ready, and my cat.
Okay. When you step into the room, what is your intent?
Is to attack if I see any of my party members engaged in battle.
Okay.
So I'm not going to initiate combat, but if I go in and I see the troll being attacked or attacking somebody, and same with Arestra, then I'm going to attack as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my cat will do as I do,
Mm-hmm.
to a certain extent.
Hmm.
Okay. What's your weapon strike rank?
To my sword strike rank is my dex plus the weapon strike rank. Is that correct?
Dex strike rank plus size strike rank plus weapon strike rank.
Oh, okay.
The weapon
Then,
strike rank should already include dex and size.
8. Oh, okay. In that case, it's 5. 5. And then my cat is its size is 3. I'm sorry, I haven't ran a cat in so long. I don't remember what its strike rank is. 7. 7. So I'm 5, a cat 7. Cool. You good?
Yes. What are you going to tell the cat, and at what point are you going to tell it?
I am going to, assuming I'm seeing battle, I'm going to attack, and I'm going to shout attack which is my cat's attack word.
Okay.
While I attack, I will shout. I think that's fair that I can shout an attack word. Pretty simple command. So I'm not trying to get the cat to do anything that it really can't do on its own.
Right. And what's the cat strike rank?
7. According to my notes.
Okay. Angrilar.
Oh,
Everybody's running into the room.
Yeah, I'll stay in the hallway, a couple of steps past the door, and I'm going to cast 2 points of healing on my leg.
Okay, so you're going to face back towards the doorway or forwards on down the hallway the way you were going?
Towards the direction we were going,
Okay.
anticipating somebody behind me will watch behind us.
And that's a reasonable assumption. Davin. Come up in front.
I'm going to move into the room and attack a viable target. I think there's an opening near the troll.
Which weapon strike rank?
I will go 5, I believe.
Okay. It's going to take 4 movements to get there, so that'll be 9.
Okay.
Boskendor. Motion up front. People are moving. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna follow suit. If there's room, I'll move where I can.
Okay, you'll enter the room on strike rank 5.
Okay.
And at that point, everybody in front of you would be engaged with somebody, and there's no real viable targets.
Sounds good.
So you're just going to watch?
I mean, essentially all I can do,
Okay.
unless I want to engage on someone who's gets downed.
If you have something like a disruption,
I do have a spell. Yes, I have demoralize.
feel free to use it if you want to.
Or wait for the big bad monster.
What's your dex strike rank?
My dex strike rank is 3.
And Befuddle is a 2-point spell?
Yes.
Now he has
No, demoralize.
Or Demoralize? It's also 2 points though, right?
Yes, it is 2 points.
Okay, so on strike rank 10, you can cast your spell. There'll be essentially 4 targets you could pick.
Okay. Let me roll a d4.
Well, you can make that choice after we get to that point.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, now I know the number.
Okay. So, strike rank 4, a restaurant.
Yep. My
Befuddle, correct?
power, correct. My power is 15, and I roll
Strike rank.
I roll a 12 for my spell to go off.
2 plus 2 is 4. So I need a
So the spell works.
power times 5, right?
Yep.
hmm And then I roll power versus power with my power of 15. And I roll an ought 2.
Okay. That's a power check. You are successful.
I mark off 2 magic points.
Yep.
And number 2 is befuddled.
Mm-hmm.
You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm just doing some bookkeeping stuff here.
I cast my spell on strength rank 4 and succeeded. So I healed myself 2 points.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Rusher, can you read off Befuddled spell effect for me?
I can. I was looking at it just a few minutes ago. This spell confuses a victim that succumbs to it.
Mm-hmm.
It does not change their belief or perception, but it does muddy them up. The caster of this spell must first succeed in a power versus power resistance roll against the intended target. A victim of befuddle may not attack, cast an offensive spell, sound the alarm, and so on. However, if attacked, they may parry and defend at full value.
Okay. Thank you.
Beginning the next melee round, the affected victim assumes that whoever or whatever attacked them is their enemy and will extend that to the caster's obvious ally. Thus, with deceit or clever misdirection, a befuddled opponent might end up attacking their own party for as long as the spell is in effect. Each melee round, the victim can attempt to shake off their befuddlement. That is all the victim can do that melee round. The victim must roll a die 100 greater than their intelligence times 5 due to the confusion of the thought processes where smarter targets are led into dizzying mental labyrinths while dull-witted ones can simply act or must succeed with the meditate skill. Only one of these two approaches can be attempted per melee round. If either tactic is successful, then the befuddle spell is defeated and the adventurer can act normally the following melee round. Failing either tactic, the victim remains befuddled. If the int times 5 roll results in a special or critical success, the befuddled adventurer mistakes friends for enemies and vice versa and acts accordingly. Wouldn't that be nice?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Strike rank 5.
Actually, somebody goes on strike rank 7, correct? Oh, that must be Little Ilian. So she is going to strike at number 1.
I go on 5, and my cat goes on 7.
Plus
It
movement.
takes you 5 strike ranks just to get into the room.
Oh, okay. So that means 10 and 12?
Yes.
Actually, I'm showing you attacking on 9 and the cat on 11. There it is. I can see if I wrote that down. That is a special.
What kind of weapons does the Dark Troll use?
Little Ilian uses a heavy mace. Dower uses a sling, but he's got a heavy mace.
Heavy mace.
Yeah. This guy's dead. Location 19. We can try a dodge. What's this dodge? Ooh, he did.
Nimble.
Or was it a special dodge? It was. So special versus a special should be just a regular attack kind of thing, right? Where's the dodge?
It's a dodge,
Special
no
dodge
hit.
versus special dodge is a successful dodge.
No effect, huh?
We dodged out of her mace. It clangs into the bedpost and probably cracks it. Okay. So now we got a bunch of 9s, but I think I may have an 8. I've got a couple of 8s here. Okay. Oh, that's next round. But you can attempt to shake the befuddle, which that die roll would have missed on. Okay. So it's an 8. Davin, what's your strike rank for this round?
4 plus whatever the movement is.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably 6. So I've got a 10 written down here.
Okay.
You will get that off. That is not successful. Okay, 9s.
That would be Subutai.
Okay.
Subutai it is. Sword. May I roll? Bruce, I'm sorry, Brian, can I roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I rolled a 66, which is 69, unsuccessful.
Okay.
It's like you were saying, when it matters. At least it wasn't an epic fail.
I'm showing somebody else going on 9.
That might be Lars. I mean, that might be Devin.
10.
I'm sorry, Bruce. How do I pronounce your character's name correctly?
David?
Davin.
How about Arestra?
Arestra?
No, we determined that Arestra couldn't cast a spell, move in, and attack in the
Oh,
same.
that's right. Well, it's only the cat left, so.
Oh, the cat's at 11. Okay, so
Maybe it was the second troll?
no, he's not attacking. He's staying in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I should do that. If the troll stays, I'll change my. As everyone moves in, and I see that everyone's in combat, and there's nothing else really happening, I'll stop with the troll.
Okay, you're gonna stop inside the room or outside the room?
In between. Like, is the doorway not that long? Or the doorway not that,
Nobody in or out.
Well, the doorway is more in the hex behind than the hex in front.
Okay,
That's
I'll
all.
go. Yeah, okay.
I got you.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, so he's successful. On. His power's 15. Hers is 19. She say that's 9. Okay. So 10, Davin. Number 3.
I hit.
You will attempt to dodge. Oh, and it's successful.
Okay.
And 11. First for the cat needs to make. Oh. Does the cat have a jump skill?
Yes.
Roll it.
Actually, let me confirm that. My computer screen goes to sleep constantly. It has a dodge, hide, and move quietly. So I guess dodge would be jump, right?
Not necessarily. Jump could be a higher base skill.
And it has claw, bite, and rip.
Dex times 3.
Okay. Dex is 23, so that's successful. You said times 3?
Yep.
Yeah, that's successful. 61.
Okay, go ahead and make the claw.
Claw, bite, rip.
No, because you only get the rip if
If you claw and bite.
something.
If both claws sink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The first claw is successful. Do you need a location or no?
Not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
First, one claw success, one claw fails. And the bite is a 5 out of 45.
Special on the nose.
Yeah.
Oh, not on those. It's less than 9, so it's a special.
Yeah. So that's a regular claw and a special bite.
Okay. Roll the claw. Location.
Got it.
Tear him up. I've seen the
20.
cat fight yet.
Okay.
20 claw.
Ripping his face off.
I guess so. And damage is D6, right?
It's a head, yeah.
Does it have a damage bonus?
Nope. I'll just roll D6. 3. So 3 to the 20. And then the bite.
I
don't know how
think
to
he's got
roll
a
that.
minus damage modifier.
Because the strength is 8?
And his size is 3.
Okay, I don't have that in my notes that there's a minus modifier.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damage modifier is minus 1d4.
Here we go.
Sorry
So it's a
about that.
D6 minus a D4,
Yeah.
which is how much?
0.
Okay.
I don't know how that's possible. Doesn't make any sense to me, but
Fight location.
also a 20.
Okay.
And that would be another d6.
It's a special, though.
Yeah. So what is that, doubled, or how does that work? It's a D6. It's usually a D6, but
Right.
it's a special.
We'll treat it like a slash. So roll 2d6
Okay.
and then subtract the
Roll
d4.
it. All right. So a total of 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 damage.
Okay.
6 damage to the 20. Bite on the face.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough to put him under.
Nice. Beautiful cat. First attack with this cat.
Rah.
Okay. So that's everybody, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So what was the result? We got one befuddle and one guy down?
The guy who got befuddled is down.
And the guy that the cat hit is down, right?
That's the befuddled guy.
Oh, okay. One and the same.
Yep. Okay. So, statements of intent. Arrestra.
I'm going to whack this guy that I just came up to, which I guess is number 4, if I remember
Yep.
correctly.
You get your strike rank for that?
Yes, and my strike rank is 7.
Okay. And little Ilian, her strike rank is 4. And then Subutai.
Yes, sir.
Statement of intent.
I would like to attack with my sword. Strike rank 5. And the cat would attack the same person, which would be the second to the left, with same thing. That's at strike rank 7. Unless you know something I don't know.
Well, she has to jump down off the top bunk, and so won't be able to attack this round.
Okay.
But you can attack number
But
1.
Subutai will.
You can attack number 1.
Okay.
On 7, you said?
The cat, it would have been 7. Subutai's 5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
With a sword, a broadsword.
Yep. Okay. Ingrilar.
I'm crouching down behind my shield in case somebody's got a bow down there.
And you're watching down the hallway. Okay. David.
I believe I'm next to the troll, so I'm going to swing on the same target the troll is, and that'll be on 4.
You are next to the troll, but so is Subutai, so they both got number 1 engaged. However, you are within range of number 3, who's currently not engaged with anybody.
Interesting. I thought I stepped up to beside the troll, but okay. I'll go after 3.
Okay. What's your strike rank?
4.
Okay. The Dower's watching down the hallway. Boskendor. Statement of intent.
I'm in the hallway. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
So are you going to watch into the room, or are you going to watch down both hallways? Or are you going to split your attention?
I'm watching down both hallways.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm going to crash in about 15 minutes, just FYI.
okay. If you want, we just go ahead and stop here before we get rolling into this next melee round.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to crash the party. I was just saying at midnight I plan to get off because I got my vaccine yesterday and I don't feel very good.
Yeah, I normally cut off at midnight myself.
Hmm.
You can do this strike rank in 15 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think we could go through this and call it a night. That sounds fair to me. If it sounds fair to Michael.
Oh,
Four.
absolutely. Whatever you guys want.
Okay. So strike rank 4.
That's fine.
Okay.
I missed.
Okay. Also on 4, William. I think there's another special.
Lovely.
Yep. He
Chances
will
are he's
attempt
not
to
going to get.
parry or to dodge, though.
Chances are he won't do it. Ooh,
So she is going to do.
just cut his neck off.
Okay, location 10. That's the abdomen, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Correct.
And she does 20 points of damage to his abdomen.
It's like an automatic.
He's dead.
Wow. Wow.
Split him wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, 4 and 4. 5. Subutai, the guy you're going to attack, just died.
Okay. Yeah. So for me to change, my target is pushing me back to strike rank, right?
It's going to push you back 5 strike ranks. So strike rank 10,
See, I'm
you
learning.
could
Mark.
turn around and attack 3, but that would be plus your weapon strike rank, which is not going to be fast enough.
You
Okay.
can attack the unconscious guy, right? If he wants.
Nah.
He's not unconscious, he's
I
dead.
wouldn't do that.
Oh, you mean the guy on the top
Number
one?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, the guy he hit in the first round.
He'd be in range for it, but he'd be changing his intent.
So.
Do.
Yeah, no, it kind of defeats the purpose since it kind of takes me out of the round. Kat and I are just observing this round.
Okay, so on 5, he is casting Disruption. Just successful. David, what's your power?
11. 11.
What percentile?
$64.
Okay. That was not successful. So
Does my counter magic apply?
is that from one of your sorcery things you've got running?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Let me check that. Hold on.
It's at intensity 4.
That counts as 2 points of counter magic, correct?
Is that how it works?
I believe so. Double check. What's the spell called?
No, now I've got to find it all. Sorry, folks.
The
Maybe
neutralize
move on.
magic?
And yes, that's it.
Okay. Oh, get a cramp in my back.
Ooh.
Okay. Neutralize magic. Neutralizes any spell's duration if it overcomes strength of the target spell and resistance table.
Okay, that's how it deals it.
It's 4 points. If the spell strength is twice or more, the spell automatically is neutralized.
Okay. It's only 1 point spell, so that'd be neutralized.
Yes! Success! Something worked!
Okay. That was 5. Struck rank 6. Anybody on 6? Okay. Success. Okay, strike rank 7. Arestra,
The
correct?
Restra. Correct.
Okay.
I have a normal success.
Okay, he does not dodge.
I do, let's see, this and this and that. So that's only 7 points to the 11.
11?
The
The
11 is
abdomen.
an abdomen.
Yeah, I might put him down.
It should hurt him.
He probably only has 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Would have been nice if I rolled better.
Yeah, but he's bleeding out.
Well, he's not falling because he's still sitting on his rack.
Mm-hmm.
He will bleed to death in 10 minutes if untreated. I actually want to look something up because there should be like a.
But these guys probably have some spirit
System
magic
shock or something.
heal themselves. It takes several rounds to get your gut fixed.
It's in that other place, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay, no, he can continue to fight. He just can't move anywhere because his legs are useless.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
He was fortunate that he was sitting down to begin with.
Yep. Okay, has everybody gone this round then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everyone that can go.
Okay, statements of consent.
Thanks for
Arrestra.
running.
We were going to shut her down, weren't we?
Are we going to stop here? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I think.
You guys can keep playing. I'm going to bail, but you guys can keep playing. It's totally
I
okay.
think everybody was
Yeah,
thinking.
12's a good time to.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Okay, good to go.
Thanks a lot.
It's great. Have fun.
Fun.
Thanks everyone. Glad we could all make it this time.
Hey, Brian,
Yeah, me too.
It helps.
Brian, can you do like a little hand sketch of what we've traversed so far so we can understand what we're doing?
Sure thing. Yeah. I'll put them together for next time.
That was
Just something like that, and you can maybe attach it to the chat channel or something, text channel. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone have a good evening. See you in a
Good night,
couple
guys.
weeks.